Hey, one more time.
Access denied. Access granted.
Hey, boys and girls. Got bumped. Got bumped. Don't like getting bumped. Thought that was kind of rude. But this time, part two. You know, seeing what's going on. Got a little bit more organized. Trying something else out, trying a new thing. You know, get ideas, trying to get. That's right, trying to get you, trying to find out the niche. You know, if you're not satisfied with something, or if you're not satisfied with you, don't stop. Just keep moving, trying to, find out what you can do. Trying to find out what you can do to make yourself move. You know, if you're not happy with your life, is there another way? Is there another way out? Hey, Nick. How are you doing, Nick? What's going on? Is it getting a little bit chilly out over there in the UK? Do you have the same climate over there as we do here? Spring, summer, winter, fall? I'm sure you do. Is that more like what? Fall time over there, right? Rainy, more like Seattle weather, I think. You are more than welcome to come on. Don't be shy. I know you're fine. Four seasons. Does it snow where you're at? I used to like the snow. You know, when you're young, there's nothing wrong with the cold. But you know, when you're young, it's easy to adapt. It's easy to when you have a goal, it's easy to it's easy to just um to go and do it and move along and get the first goal done, and you achieved it and you are moving along. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's kind of like here too, in Kentucky around Christmas time. It snows maybe a couple of inches, and then it seems like it leaves. Here in Kentucky, it doesn't. We only here for one winter. It not a long winter right now, but I'm happy with the winter here. It doesn't really snow that much, and it's not very cold. What time is it? 12 in the wow. It just turned 6:30 p.m. And it's 6:30 a.m. right now. Wow, So you're ready to go to bed? Oh, okay. Well, is that international? Is everybody going to be doing that? Here, everybody's okay. Okay. Hey, Mark. My brother's name is Mark. So, hey, Gun. Hmm. Oh, okay. Not everybody then. Yeah. When I was young, we had snow machines, four wheelers, even three wheelers. We had before they got outlawed. We never got hurt. We never got hurt driving the snow machines. How you doing, Mark? Mark, where are you located at? What part of the woods you guys are at? Nick is in the UK. Gun term is close to us. That's pretty nice. Australia, huh? That would be a nice country to visit, I think. Get to we got Kiwi Mike over in New Zealand. Mike, I take it you've been to the Philippines, or are you planning on going to the Philippines, or do you have a Philippine wife? What makes you what draws you to our show? Yeah, every place is pretty expensive now. Um, when I was in the Philippines, it was I thought it was pretty cheap in the Philippines. I had a lot of money. Then I had a lot of money, and taking a taxi, 100 pesos for one drive to one end of the town. And oh man, I thought that was so cheap, and I was saying I was saying to myself, boy, I could drive around in the taxi all day long, which was true, and that's what I thought because I thought it was very affordable. And but then I found out taking on Jeep Me 5 pesos, 7 pesos, some places maybe 10 pesos to get from point A to point B, and that was a little bit more affordable towards the end. And the Jeep Me will take me to the same places with taxi, just less. The taxi will take me there, just less stops. But I think it was more adventurous when I took the Jeep Me. It was just sometimes at the beginning I went all the way in the front of the Jeep Me, and I got my head bumped, and sometimes it was a little bit difficult to find a good spot to sit down. But now when I find when I flag a jeep me down, I would sit on the end of the jeep me. I would make the guys or the girls sitting down. I would pat them on the leg and they would scoot over, and then I would take their spot, which I was very happy about them doing that. Been going there. Been go okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Been going there since 97. I mean, I'm since 1979. Wow, that's a pretty long time. Been married since 36 years. Congratulations. We owe plenty of land there. All right, buddy. I say I wasn't paying attention. I've been okay. Okay, then Nick. I remember the first time Kevin I went in trike. Boy, those trikes. But if you look at some of my pictures, I try to get into the trike, and I'm bigger than the trike. I could fit in the trike, but nobody else is gonna fit in there with me. uh, I went in. I've taken. I filled out. Yeah, yeah. But when the first time, it was easy to get into the trike, the compartment, but coming out of the trike, oh my gosh, that was so difficult, so difficult to get out of the trike. So I just sit with the driver of the motorcycle. I would sit on the back of the driver. It was usually okay with him. Sometimes, sometimes if the truck driver is going to be an ass, he'll make me pay double. But that was okay. It was like 20 pesos to drive with them. But yeah, the bicycle guys, I wouldn't like to drive with those guys. It's slow travel. Those bicycles are old. I'm afraid I'm gonna break the weld on the bicycles and those old tires. Oh, that's pretty fun. Sitting, Nick, sitting in the front seat, sitting in the front seat of the driver. No, yeah. Sometimes in the front seat, um, it's kind of a pain when you're sitting at the door part, and then the passenger next to you wants to get out. You had to hurry up and get out, then get back in. But yeah, usually it's pretty fun. It's a good way to learn the city. If you take the jeepney and then go around a couple of times, the jeepney driver gets to know who you are. You get to know the drivers a little bit. You get to be familiar with the stops. When you get familiarized with everything, then you don't feel so alienated with your surroundings. Then you get to blend in a little bit more. Oh, I never. Yeah, I just had a scooter sidecar made for my bicycle. Really? Now, Nick, are you gonna drive? You gonna have a driver for the sidecar, or just for private use, or for paying customer? Could that be fun for private use for your sidecar? That'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure where where Richard is. I'm gonna text him on his Facebook. I'll just text call him up. Oh, yeah, nighttime now a little bit. See what's going on. He might be eating dinner. Huh. That could be out. That's okay. Everybody's busy. That's fine. Sometimes it's nice to go out, have a little bit of what do you call it? Honey time. Hey, Randall. Round two. Yeah. I got bumped. We had too many people here in the house. Everybody has their phones on. Everybody has computers on. Kids are out walking around, and they leave their stupid computer on or their games on, and they don't turn them off. So that makes a problem with their what do you call it? Their internet. It bogs it down. So I have to go around tell everybody if they don't mind turn off their machines when they're not using it. You guys can feel free to come on and be us if you feel like it. Don't be shy. You still alive? Who's still alive? Feel like I'm still alive. Middle of the night though. Wake up all stiff and going to the bathroom. My feet hurt. I walk into the bathroom, feeling all stiff. Then I don't feel so great. Hmm. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, feeling pretty good. Hey Roger, how's life treating you, buddy? I took the plastic off down to the but Well, uh, haven't I don't know what I haven't seen a miracle drug, but that would be nice one day. Uh, should work this. Well, I'm doing pretty good on my diet. Um, right now I've been doing right around doing 11 pounds a month. Yeah, pretty close to. Right, I'm doing right around 11 pounds a month, and now I'm doing coconut oil with my food, and that's been I'm doing coconut oil and having taken this coconut pills, coconut oil pills. So yeah, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So yeah, look, I'm trying doing doing pretty good. Now I'm doing a little bit of therapy over at the rehab office, and now I'm doing some uh, doing some rehab on my joints. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. Hey Richard, and we have the famous hillbilly back again.
Yeah, I'm back again.
Did you get any homemade moonshine?
No, I still have the rum.
Well, that's I like old Captain Morgan. He's he never let me down yet. I used to do old well, I had a little bit of old granddad, but he's not very good for you.
Well,
Same,
now
same with wild turkey.
that turmeric and fresh ground black pepper is good for your joints as far as inflammation.
Huh? Keeps the swelling down.
Well, it helps for the inflammation. Now, I don't know about swallowing, but I've got arthritis in my spine and in my hips. And it used to be when I got down on the floor, I could not hardly get back up.
Uh-huh.
But since I've been taking that, I feel no pain. I feel, I have no issues whatsoever.
Huh?
Now about your knee, as far as swelling part, I don't know.
Well, I don't. Sometimes I have swollen, but I just started getting the pain just the last year and a half.
Well, the pain is most likely from the inflammation. You should try to, I eat soups about 3 times a week, and I put now that turmeric, it tastes nasty, so you got to filter it through soups or something like that, and you put fresh ground black pepper, and you wouldn't believe the difference it's made for me.
Huh? And what you just where can you get it at?
Well, I get it at Walmart. I mean, it's organic turmeric powder, or you can get the root yourself, I guess. It's a root is what it is.
You could probably Google it, huh? Look it up.
Well, you can Google it, but like I said, I get it at Walmart. I'm sure other stores have it, but that's where I get it.
Okay. Yeah, my doctor um prescribed me some of this medicine, and we're doing these injections on my legs, fill them up with these lubricants, and with my weight loss that I'm doing, I'm doing pretty good. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. If you take any prescriptions, you should check with your doctor before taking,
oh yeah,
because this stuff will, I think it will lower your blood pressure. I'm not sure. It's best for you to Google it and see what all it does.
oh sure, oh yeah, yeah, don't yeah, everything you do, always be safe, and just be safe, and just check out with your doctor, and let him know what how you're gonna be adventurous and try something out. Just because if you're doing a prescription medicine, just tell him what you're gonna do and make sure you're gonna try it. And because
Yeah.
like right now I'm doing vinegar, apple cider vinegar with that mom's stuff inside of it, and I'm drinking that stuff. This coconut um, oil that I'm doing.
Yeah, you stick with that coconut oil. I'm telling you, that's the best. And let me tell you something else. My grandmother was on 18 different prescriptions before she passed away. And I prefer not to be on any prescription pills. So that's why I go try to do all natural. That's me. I'm not going to
Yeah.
pay no doctor, or if I can keep myself under control, natural, that's the way I'm going to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I quit drinking, and I don't do drugs anymore, and I don't smoke ever. So I just got to continue doing exercising and eating right, and just continue my diet. We'll my whole family here. We're not going vegan, but we're like cutting back on the red meat, and like eating fish and chicken, some pork.
Well, I'd stay away from the pork as much as possible, but the chicken and the fish is, I don't have no issue with that. But the beef and
We,
the
we
pork,
eat a lot of soup and a lot of beans.
yeah, yeah, natural. Food from the earth can't hurt you as long as
Yeah,
you know. But
haven't had no pussy for a couple of years, so that's not good.
well, we're talking about eating here. I don't know about that, but
That's like a seafood diet, but
well, I've been divorced since let's see, '08. So
well, because I was talking about like that's good exercise, so I had to find another way. Oh heck.
well, the food is the most important. Don't put poison into you, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I just gotta get a little bit more active, you know. But here in my yard is a lot of hills, and I got a lot of property to go walking around and doing things, and just be more energetic. How do you say the word? Energetic.
Yeah, yeah, I agree there. Energetic is my problem. I work 10-hour shifts, and I have no interest in getting out and exercise. That's my problem.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. But I used to lift weights and doing that stuff, but I used to have like a training partner. And when you have a training partner, you have like somebody influence you and make you do something. When you don't have nobody pushing you, then you get a little bit lazy.
Yeah, it does help if you have somebody to help you out there. Problem
But,
is, my family works, so there's nobody there to exercise with or anything.
Mhm. What kind of work do you do?
I work in a lumber yard. We make hardwood flooring, and I work in the lumber yard part of it.
Well, that should be, isn't that a kind of workout enough?
Well, I got 20 years there, and I got the lazy ass job you can have there. But I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. How much longer do you get there?
Well, I'd like to leave tomorrow, but I can't pay my bills if I leave, so I'll be there for a while, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't retire for another 13 years, fully retire. You can retire early, but you only get like 30% of your retirement or 40%. It's you can't make it on that.
Well, not here in the States, you sure can't.
No, I hope
you're in the same age group as most of us. I think the other day, I think you said you're what, 30? I mean, you're what, 50, 56, 57?
No, I'll be 53 in February.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, saying, okay. I'm just a little bit older than you are then. I'm 2 years older than you.
Oh, believe me, I wished I was 65 and in.
Yeah, we had a lot of lumber yards closed down in Alaska, over in southeastern Alaska.
Yeah, they've closed down sister plants and moved everything towards ours. So I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm hoping to get a couple more years out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where did Richard run off to?
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The chat went dead.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The chat went dead, I think. Ain't nobody, it's not moving on my end. I don't know. Richard said he's cleaning up his shop. That's the last thing I see.
Yeah, he's always busy doing something. He got a pretty big shop, I guess.
Well, I guess everybody left. I don't know. It's right there. It says mine stopped too. There from Rodney Jones or Raji Jones.
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah, Mr. Jones. Yeah, I don't know. My internet was acting a little bit funny earlier, so I had to stop everything and regroup.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Kevin. Now, you can check with your doctor, and if you got a good doctor, he'll tell you any natural herbs and stuff of that nature. If he will advise you to try that, he's a good doctor. If he tries to tell you to take these chemicals, these this big pharmacy makes, you need to find you another doctor, in my opinion.
Yeah. I get a female doctor, and she's been pretty good on telling me what to do with things. So yeah, I'll bring it up to her.
Well, I believe everything is provided according to the Bible. Everything is provided for what you need on this earth. As far as natural, these doctors that force you to take chemicals are being paid to do that. And that's why they try to get you to take these chemicals. And these chemicals, you could have side effects that can really be, as far as, like dangerous to you.
Mess you up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it can make you dependent on them.
Yeah. Well, I follow a lot of natural, I forget what they call them on Facebook, natural doctors that try to push this natural to you. And a lot of them get killed off, especially when they find a cure for a disease. It seems like they either commit suicide or jump, or have accidents. If you Google that, you'll find out that a lot of them have been killed off because they have found natural cures Big Pharma cannot make money on. That's why they.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. Any chemical that they produce that put in your body that's not natural will affect you in some way or another. But they're making money on it, and that's why they push it.
Yeah, that could happen. Somebody get angry because you're not buying their stuff and you're finding a natural way, like an organic way. And then
I'll tell you one thing. Somebody's commented here on the apple cider vinegar with mothers. Now,
yeah,
Rodney Jones has commented on that. You want you want that right there, mothers. You wouldn't buy some of this stuff. What it will help you with.
Well, that's what I have. I have that here in the house. In the refrigerator. That's where I drink. I drink maybe a couple of shots a night with that, and then in the morning time, I have a couple of shots.
Well, that will help you tremendously. That's for sure.
Yeah. Might taste it. It costs a little bit. It costs like maybe here over at Walmart, costs around $7 a bottle. It's not too much.
Well, you understand if you pay cheap, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to fork out the money in order. It's like buying American made or Chinese made. You get junk if you buy Chinese. If you buy American made, you generally get pretty good product, or German made.
Well, American, Japanese, German, those products, those are pretty expensive. Those products are like built to last.
Yeah, they will last.
But even though they're like German and Japanese, those are still high quality products. Even though they're not made in the U.S., those are still pretty good products.
Well, the way I do it is I go USA first if I can get it.
Yeah,
I try to find German or Japanese. I try to stay away from China because they throw anything in their product. It don't matter what it is. You're going to get what you pay for. You can buy a $2 pair of pliers or a $15 pair of pliers. If you want the pliers to last your lifetime, you'll get the $15 one, or you'll buy the $2 one and have to, 30 days later, have to go buy another pair. That's
Yep. I like I said, when you see that sign on the clothes or on the machines made in America, it's going to be a quality product. And just like you said, when you see that made in Germany, or like German or Swiss, and what do you call it? those other countries, you know, that's going to be a high quality, or even Japan. That's going to be it's going to be a high dollar, but it's going to be a high quality product.
Randall R., you know, it took me about 3 months to find a pasta pan at Walmart made in USA, because most of it is made in China or some other country. And that's what I'm willing to do without in order to buy USA, because I'd rather keep an American working than somebody out there. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, that's what Trump is doing.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are fighting against Trump, but I believe he wants to raise this country back up. You know, I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative.
Back to life.
Yeah. The majority, it seems like even some conservatives want to drag this country down, but it just seems that way. But I'm for Trump because he wants to try to raise the country back up.
Well, yeah, I have no problem with Trump. I mean, what he's already done with our country already. I mean, he brought the coal miners back.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I'm in coal country, so you know, my brother.
The both of us are. So
yeah. So
I'm not sure where you're at, but here in Kentucky, they have some coal here.
Yeah, well, West Virginia is either coal or lumber, and coal tops lumber. So when Obama shut the coal down, it really hurt West Virginia. So I'm glad Trump's trying to raise it back up to where it should be. And as far as nuclear power, all you got to do is look at Fukushima. Fukushima is ruining the ocean fish because of the leaks. You know, they say they can't stop it. So, you know. Yeah, I hear you. Nuclear war from Trump. Well, all I got to say is this. Frank, whatever his last name is, Batal, whatever.
Hi, Frank.
Yeah. Well, North Korea is run by a pansy-ass little kid. Why he's in office, why they allow him to be in office, I don't understand.
Well, not for long. I think he's going to glow pretty soon.
Yeah, I think so too, because he's too stupid to understand the real world of events. You know,
I don't think he. I mean, he has a hammer, and we got the sledgehammer, and I don't think he understands what we can do.
Frank, you're damn pansy ass is all I can tell you about you. Well.
Everybody's going to have their own opinion, and Frank's going to have his.
Yeah, but you understand one thing: the world has to stand up against North Korea because he's a kid, and the guy running North Korea is not experienced enough to understand. He's just a fanatic. That's all there is to it. You cannot threaten to nuke. Why is he doing it to start with? I don't understand it. I mean, I just don't get it.
I think it's a suicide run.
Well, that's true.
And he's the last dictator here, and he wants to go out with a bang.
Well, China has tried to help us to assist him to understand that you can't do that. You know, you can't threaten countries with nuclear attack. You just can't do that. I mean, anybody with common sense, even Russia knows we all have enough nuclear power to destroy the earth. So why do it? Why threaten? You know, I don't get it.
Yep. Yeah, that's a you're right, and we don't have the answer, and we got a new kid on the block, and
Well, I
maybe
don't know why. I wish we all could get along peacefully myself. You know, Iran, North Korea, Russia, China, all of us. But it's not going to happen. I don't know why, but it's just simply not going to happen.
Yeah, we should all go around and hand out you know tickets and shake each other's hands, and you know let's all be friends. But
You got
I don't
something to
think
do
that's
on the
going to
block.
happen. Hey, Malcolm.
Hey, what's going on, Kev?
Not a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I think we need to find a way. My topic is what is your escape plan?
Bend over and kiss your damn ass is what your escape plan can be.
What?
What do you mean by that? Escape plan.
Well, when you're in another country and when everything goes bad, what's
Yeah.
what's your escape plan? Do you have a plan? What some people we need like for me, um um my aunt, she was nice enough with her grace. She bought me a ticket to Guam.
Oh.
The ticket was $300, and she got me a ticket to go to Guam. And my family in the Philippines has a family in Guam, and they helped me for a year to get me on my feet. And I my church members helped me find out that I had 401k. So and I got my 401k activated, and that helped me get to continental USA.
Oh, nice.
But I didn't have an escape plan. But through the grace of my family members here in the U.S., they helped me come back to the U.S.
Mikey 550, the elitist,
Oh,
tried to direct the world. That's what it is. It's not you or I or anybody else, but that's what it boils down to.
Mikey 550, you sure could come on the show if you feel like you could come on. You're welcome to come on. I mean, you've been on the show before. Matter of fact, you sat right next to me on the show.
Gunner, I don't understand why that is. You know what you're saying. That the U.S. should allow Filipinos to have a passport for 30 days or 60 days to the United States. I agree with you there. I don't understand the trouble other than, you know, maybe that what we're having now, we can't get rid of the illegals we have now. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
yeah. I think part of it has to do with the cowboy mentality that the U.S. has. You know, they just want
Oh, you're gonna have a show tonight,
who me?
Mikey 550? Oh, are you talking about you in the morning time, my time? I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, you guys check out Mikey 550's show. I think he's gonna have it
I
in
clicked on that.
our Sunday morning, our time.
I clicked on Mikey 550. I didn't get nowhere. I don't understand that. It said it was live.
Yeah, try it again in the morning time. That one was like a test model that he was trying out. But to in the morning time, this Sunday, he's gonna have it all ironed out. He's gonna talk about different experiences. Yeah, yeah. 8. That's gonna be 7 o'clock our time, I believe.
I think there's some problem with Malcolm's mic.
Mike, Malcolm, your mic okay?
I think there's an incident with Malcolm's mic or something. He's muting everybody.
Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, Malcolm just went off.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. Okay.
I seen your mouth moving, but I didn't hear anything coming from you.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, check out Mikey 550 show in the morning time. He normally has something pretty interesting to say, and he's a very good singer. He usually has a very good singing voice, and good topics. Yeah, check it out. In usually this coming morning time. So Frank, what's going on? You feel like coming on right now? You have a free opening right now. You can come on right now, Frank. There's no black expat here, and your door is open.
Yeah, I've got Filipinas right here in this little town with less than 10,000 population, but they're all married. I don't mess with married women.
Yeah. Yeah, that will get you in trouble pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that.
Well, at least make sure they're not married women.
Well, that's just it.
Sometimes,
it's a population under 10,000. Anybody here, if a Filipina shows up, she's going to be married.
Oh, so he can't come on with. Oh,
he says he cannot technically. I don't know what that means, but.
Oh. I don't know about that. Huh. Okay.
I think Frank snorts a little too much coke or something, because how technically can you be in order to get on this live show?
Well, don't do toot, because toot's not good for you. I have to say I experimented when I was young.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Most people don't believe this, but I've never taken an illegal substance in my body, and I don't plan to.
You're a good man. You haven't missed nothing.
Well, I don't plan, now rum is legal and I drink plenty of it, but
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, Mary Jane.
no, I don't smoke nothing. My lungs can't handle it. The military, when I was in there, I was introduced to some chemicals that messed my lungs up, I believe, in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah.
So I don't smoke anything. I'm not about to shoot up with a needle or
Oh,
anything.
no, no.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
do
that
it.
that part is that's I couldn't. I never had the balls to do that kind of stuff. That's all the time. Yeah, yeah. During when I was doing it in the mining, and we had to do UAs when I was in doing the mining, and also when I was doing oil, we had to do UAs. Sometimes in the middle of the night, they would make us do a UA.
Well, they do an unannounced
Oh yeah,
test at work where I work now. So, they do bust people.
yeah, yep. Oh yeah, we had we had middle of the night they would wake us up because we had camps, oil camps and mining camps, and they would wake us up in the middle of the night and make us do a UA unannounced. I never had a problem with those. I always had a clean UA.
Yeah, same here because I don't do drugs.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people, and that's a good way to get an advance because that was a lot of people that I know that was I know they were going to be dirty, and because we'll come back from R&R. We had 2 weeks on, 1 week off. We had a 2-and-1, and sometimes I would have foresight that what was going to happen, and some of my buddies, I would tell them, no, don't do anything. And they would do it anyway because they said, oh, I'm going to drink a couple of glasses of vinegar and this is going to help me.
yeah.
And they come back and then they go do it and they still come out dirty.
Yeah.
So drinking. But I had a couple of buddies of mine, they ate poppy. They ate a biscuit, a muffin, and it had poppy seeds on it. And they told MedTech that they had a biscuit, a muffin with poppy seeds. So they took another UA a couple of days later, and they came out clean because the poppy went out of their system.
Yeah, I don't do no Big Mac burgers from McDonald's or anything with the poppy seeds or anything like that. I don't.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you eat.
Yeah, I actually eat spoons of that virgin coconut oil. It's supposed to help you. I haven't felt a difference, but I go ahead.
Which kind?
It's an organic.
Because I got coconut oil. This is the kind I use right here. Is this the kind you use?
I don't think it's the same kind, but it's organic.
Yeah.
As long as it's organic, that's all you got to worry about.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of those Costco kind. Then it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been using it for the last couple of months, and it's been cleaning out my system pretty well. I've been using it with my oatmeal, hot chocolate, most of my foods. Yeah. Well, yeah, just most of my hot foods. I've been using it, and then just my apple cider vinegar with that mom stuff inside of it, nasty stuff. But yeah, just try to stay healthy, be active, and try to eat the right foods.
That's for sure.
Try to go to bed early, wake up early. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is good. Try to stay regular. Sometimes depends on where you're at, what's going on. Don't be dependent on the internet. You know, there's more to life than the internet. You know, there's there's always something to do out there. Pick up a hobby. My when I was younger, photography was one of my hobbies. I like still pictures, black and white. But it was always been a joy going out and do stuff. Travel is a good thing I like to do.
Yeah, since I left the military, I haven't done a whole lot of traveling, but I hope to in the future.
Have you been to the Philippines already?
No, I tried my best to get there, and that volcano kind of shut down the bases right there, and
Yeah, Clark Air Force,
yeah.
Subic Bay. Well, what made you interested in my channel?
Well, I watch all channels from the Philippines because I'm trying to learn as much as I can because that's exactly where I want to retire to.
Yeah.
I've been in third world countries, so you know it really bothers me to sit there and see the poor. You know, we have poor here, but they are rich compared to the poor over there. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but I think when you go over there and you see the Filipinos outside of the hey Jerry, nasty boy. You see the Filipinos that's outside of the city, and you'll change your mind about the Filipino people, because when you see them outside in in the towns, and then you're gonna say these people got it good because they got like the farms, they got livestock, they got chickens, they got the jungle there. I mean, man, oh man. I mean, they got a lot of. I mean, they don't have to go to the grocery store. Their grocery store is right there in the jungle.
They're what they are the down to earth people like we were back in the day. You know,
yeah,
that's what they are, and that's what I want to return to. You know, sort of, because this new world here in the States, I don't. You know, I can't deal with it. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I mean, you
They
can
hire
retire if
they
you have a
hire
good pension. You can go back to the Philippines, or you could go to the Philippines, and you can live there for if you have a decent like 1,000, 1,500, you could go there and you could live pretty decent.
well in the province. I think you can get away with 800 a month. That's what I think.
I,
But
I agree with you.
that's where I want to be. I'm not interested in any major city or anything. You know,
We're,
I live in the sticks here where I live, so that's where I
yeah.
want to live over there.
Okay. So you're not gonna be in a big monster chains, because see some people like if your way of life, you're in like a $3,000 condo and you got a real nice Lexus, and then you got to move to the Philippines. You want to try to keep the same um way of life. So
No,
when
no,
you
no.
when
I
you
got a
go,
Jeep.
you don't want to change too much when you go to the Philippines.
No, no. I got a Jeep Wrangler is what I got, and I live approximately 5 miles outside of a small town with a less than population of 10,000. I want to live in the province. You know,
Yeah,
I want out there with the farmers. With the,
yeah,
I'm not interested in city life whatsoever.
yep. So my guess is you can meet a good country girl, and there are a lot of them out there that's not of bad influence, and you can meet one, and their parents got a nice farm, and you could hook up and you know live off the farm, and not off the parents, but like live like that. And I mean, for the last year, a couple of years, I did it, and I went native a little bit, and I planted coconuts, I planted banana trees, I grew my own vegetables, I had pigs, I had chickens, and I did all that stuff, and I got my own green thumb, and I did everything. I learned about horticulture. Uh, um, so I did all that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
and I was quite good at it.
that's the life right there. I'm not
I thought,
interested. I'm not interested in living in Cebu or Manila or anywhere like that. I'm not
no,
interested in that at all.
I lived in Iloilo, and that's where Boracay is. But that's where Boracay is. But I didn't live in that area. I lived quite a ways from that area. But that Iloilo is a quite the place. And Mikey 550 lived on the next island, and there's another island. Um, Cebu is over there, but yeah, but that island that I was at, it's kind of like the hub of all those places. So it's a good area, and it's a thriving place, and it's just a good area to be from.
Yeah. Well, I understand that, but if I can raise a few chickens, that's fine enough with me. I'm not.
Oh man, I had lots of chickens. I had 45-day chickens. That means from an egg to the butcher, that was 45 days. And I had my own chickens. I mean, I butchered them, and I sold them at the same time.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just got to find a woman that don't have a brother hit me in the head with a bowl.
Well, that's a good story that came from, and those some of those stories, I gotta look back. Um, his wife his wife said, "What I asked, what does he have any remorse about what happened?" And his wife said, if I didn't overstayed on my visa, that would never happen."
Well, let me tell you something. That's a bunch of BS, because what's that got to do with anything?
Well, I would never have been there if because see, I overstayed 13 years. So if I never overstayed, then he would never hit me in the head.
That's a bunch of BS, because I'm telling you right now, if you would have paid up to date, he still would have hit you over the head because he was jealous, like you said.
I agreed. I agree with that. Or he would have hit somebody else in the head.
Yeah,
But,
I just need.
yeah,
to find, I need to find a woman without a brother, I reckon.
yeah. There's there's a lot of people that has very similar problems because jealousy in the family, especially a white when you have white people and if they have kids, that's going to be a big problem when with other family members, because my kids will be spotlighted towards other family members.
Yes, I agree. And that's why I want to find a woman who has very little family.
Yeah. Yeah. And now my kids, I don't know if you've seen what my daughters look like, but my family members kind of like a little bit envious of my daughters, and yeah, it's kind of bad a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I would like to go back there and get my daughters off of this damn mountain and move them into another relocation.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
But other people want my daughters to be like actresses and be into the spotlight, like in the movies and entertainment system. And I agree with them, but that's another reason why I want to get them all out of there. But their mom is like a little bit questionable. They don't want to make them that way. So,
well, from the province, I can understand. I haven't seen your daughters, but I'm sure they look different from the natives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do. My daughters, my oldest daughter is like in 5th grade, and she's like 4 fingers taller than her teacher already. So,
well, that
yeah, if you belong to my Facebook, you could see my pictures of my daughters.
Well,
but if you want to go to my Facebook, you can go off of Kevin Hankinson and you can join my Facebook. That goes for all of you guys if you want to come on over.
We are friends on Facebook, but I haven't actually looked at your pictures.
Well, shame on you.
I have a lot of friends. What can I say?
Well, take your time. Don't take your time, damn it. Just go look. Yeah, because life is short. So take advantage of the time that you got. Hey, buddy. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that, Tom. My daughter won her school beauty pageant. From out of all the students, my daughter beat out everybody else. But you know, you guys, my daughter won the beauty pageant, but that wasn't because of her beauty. Okay. I don't know if you people understand about the beauty pageants of the schools here. Like in the Philippines. Um, the beauty pageants. All the kids go around to all the friends, and they have an envelope, and if they get money and they put it in the envelope, and then they take it to the school, and the student that has the most money in the envelope wins.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah, same with me. So that's how they win. They win by cash. So it's kind of like a lottery. But yeah, it's kind of odd, but it's a that's how she win, but she also won by the beauty overall. But yeah, and the cash made her win. Oh, I have no idea how much. Oh, that's nice. Well, yeah. Money is money everywhere. Oh, yeah, Graham.
Money is what's keeping me from the Philippines.
Well, yeah, but you'll find out money is what makes everybody move. But if we wouldn't sooner or later, money will make everybody you'll be able to afford to live in the Philippines, because it's more affordable. That when you get your pension, we can't live here in the States when with our pension.
Well, that's true.
You'll be able to live in there.
That's
more
why
easier there.
I agree with you 100%.
Yep. That's why we have a lot of Germans that moved to the Philippines, and a lot of Europeans and Aussies, because it's difficult to function in their country, I believe. What is this? Kevin will out. Oh, I gotta pay my bill, and then I'll be able to go back to the Philippines. Yeah. So yeah, if you're a bad boy, you gotta. There's always a price. So like I said earlier, you gotta know the rules, and you gotta play by the rules.
Well, I've been to Sicily, and it's a third, in my opinion, it's a third world country. However, the temperature is different. So when I get to the Philippines, I have to deal with the humidity.
Hmm. We have a lot of humidity here in Kentucky.
Well, same here in West Virginia, but it's nowhere near like the Philippines, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. I lost a lot of weight. If you're a heavy set person, you'll lose a lot of weight. That's what I don't understand about Mr. Bob. He should lose a lot of weight, but I don't know why he's not. Yeah, it's just maybe I don't know. But he should be out. He should be out moving around. Yeah. Hawaii was pretty good. Have a kid, a boy.
No, Sicily is a third world country. Sicily, Mikey 550, Sicily has stone built buildings that have lasted longer than anything on this earth.
Huh.
They
So
have,
so it beat Father Time, huh?
well, they don't have to repair anything because it's built out of stone. Well, you know, how hard is it to understand? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You can't beat stone. You can build a house out of wood, and in 100 years it needs replaced. But stone lasts everything. You know,
Well, stone and glass, right?
I I didn't see very much glass in their buildings. You know, they sort of have the third world.
Ceramic.
What's that?
Well, what about like ceramic tile?
Well, let me tell you something. I didn't actually go into their homes, so as far as floor, I don't know. But you know, they have stone buildings from whenever. I don't know when they were built, but stone don't deteriorate like wood here in the States.
Mm-hmm. Pretty interesting. I like old architecture.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I was blown away because when you go to school, you're taught and shown in pictures of the stone ruins. When you go over there, they actually exist and they're still here today. From way back in 16th century or whatever it was, they're still here today.
Huh. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it blew my mind because, you know, when you see something in your history books, when you go to your history class in high school and whatever, you learn about this stuff. You think, well, that stuff don't exist today. But if you actually go there and see it, it still exists.
Uh-huh.
Now, I was back there in the 80s, but I'm sure if you went over there today, it will still be there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's if you had no quakes or nothing.
Well, Sicily, where I was at, it had no, you know, they don't have no earthquakes as far as I know. When I
Yeah.
was there for a year, they didn't have anyway.
No mobsters there.
Well, I don't know. I didn't deal with no mobsters.
But that's isn't that like mob country? Isn't that what? Because that's what like when you think Sicily, you think about the Godfather.
Well, they have their family things. I'm sure they do. But the only bad thing I seen happen there, where you had two protesters at the base, and one of them decided to try to climb the fence. The
Oh,
local carabinieri, however you pronounce it, they went up there and grabbed a hold of him and jerked him down, stomped him and kicked him and hit him with the batons and carried him off. That's the last I seen of him.
well, that would make you stop doing that.
Yeah, and
Deter you.
let me tell you something the military told us. What you do on base is okay. What you do off base, if you mess with the locals, the military releases to whatever happens to you. So I stayed on
off
base
limits, huh?
mostly. If you went off base and screwed with the locals, you got the local punishment.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I stayed on base mostly. I went off on tours and stuff like that, but I did not rent a car because of the policies and stuff over there. You know, if you pass up an accident and don't assist to help, you automatically got thrown in jail. You know, the laws and stuff over there was totally different from the states. You know, so I just mainly stayed on base.
Huh. Yeah. Well, that kind of atmosphere, you kind of want to just keep to yourself and just stay on base. Just go to the non-commissioned officers.
Yeah, you went to the clubs on base, but I'm telling you one thing. I'm telling you one thing. When that volcano over there, most don't understand that, but Sicily is a volcano. That's the whole island. Okay, when I was over there and a mushroom cloud erupted, is like you see on TV. That's what I seen in real. I didn't know what in the world was going on, and everybody act like normal, But there was a big mushroom cloud up in the air. Let me tell you something. I was worried.
I bet.
I was also thankful that they closed that base down. The only thing we had on that base was what they call Scud missiles.
Yeah.
That's all that was on there. And during the Russian nuclear reduction, whatever you want to call it, they got rid of those. So they closed that base down, and I was glad to get off of it.
Okay.
You know, the nuclear Scud missiles that Iraq had, that's exactly what we had in Sicily. That's all we had. We didn't have no aircraft or anything like that.
Okay. Huh. And how long were you there?
I was only there for a year.
Oh, short time.
Yeah. Most short term without your spouse is 1 year. Most of
them. And you wasn't married at that time?
No, I wasn't at that time, but that's just the way it is. If the military's going to send you off somewhere short term, it's usually 1 year.
Well, how long were you in Guam?
I was there a little over a year.
But that's still a short time then in Guam.
Yeah,
well, I liked it in Guam.
I was stationed there.
Now Guam is sure built up now.
Oh, I'm sure I would be shocked to death if I went over today.
It's just like Hawaii now.
Yeah.
Shopping mall, high-end shopping malls everywhere. I mean, it just changed everywhere.
Well, when I was there, they didn't even have a Kmart. Now they were talking about bringing one in,
Oh, they got the world's biggest Kmart there now.
Yeah. Well, I hope to make it back there someday, but I'd rather make it to the Philippines than Guam myself.
Well, you could stop there and then like like a layover and then go to Guam. I mean, then go to the Philippines.
Well, I'm not interested in Guam. I've been there over a year. I'd rather
Yeah.
just do the Philippines myself.
Well, they got new bases there. I mean, they got everything all built up there now because they're getting out of Japan and
Well, you know
they got,
that
Okinawa that they're getting out of.
that island is only 30 miles by 7. How can
Yeah.
I was there. How can they build much more?
Well, they rebuilt the Navy outposts. They got two. Well, they rebuilt both sides of the Navy outposts. The Air Force base.
Well, I can tell you this much. On the east side of the island, they never built anything because that's where the typhoons hit. The west
Uh-huh.
side is where everything was at.
Yeah. Well, they went and fixed it up. They brought on the other side of the island,
Did you take?
over by oh
Did
shit,
you
I can't remember the name. There's they because they have two Navy bases there now.
did you take
One
any?
one that was old,
Did
one
you
that was
take?
older. Then they got a new Navy base for the Marines now.
Did you take any video when you was there?
I got a lot of pictures, some videos.
Well, it'd be nice. I've been trying to find some updated videos of there, and there seems to be none in existence of the island.
Go check out Google Earth.
I have.
Okay.
Because I've heard the island has changed quite a bit since I've been there. I was there in 93.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It like I said, the inner structure has changed, and the bases has grown quite a bit. Like I said, they're moving Okinawa out of the bases and moving them there to Guam,
Yeah. Well,
and everybody's happy about that.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah, except for that senator said the island's going to flop over. I don't. It. I don't know.
well, you boys and girls, I don't know what to tell you. Call it holy fat. What the heck are you guys talking about? You know, Richard leaves me for a little bit, and everything goes to heck.
Yeah,
But
where's Richard?
maybe Richard is taking a day off from being my sidekick, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. Here, Billy. It's nice to have somebody out next to me. I'm gonna call it a night. This is my second hour hanging out. Yeah, appreciate all of you guys coming out.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, no excuses, Richard. What's wrong with you?
slap that Richard upside the head.
Yeah, he needs a break, I guess.
I'm sure he's done cleaning a garage out or whatever he is.
Oh well, yeah. He's probably out smoking a doobie or something. Some of that organic stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Richard, why didn't you come online? I see you in the chat.
Making that some of that homemade moonshine.
That New York hash.
Yes. Yeah. All right, boys and girls. All right, Frank, thanks for being a good boy today. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later on. You guys always be safe. God bless you. I won't be seeing you tomorrow. I'll see you Monday. I'm going to go to church and ask for forgiveness for you guys. And I'm joking. You guys always be good. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid.
What do you mean that Kevin wouldn't give you the link? It's been in the chat. What's up with that? I don't understand. Richard, that's a bunch of non-wash shows.
You guys always be safe, you know.
Kevin, you have a good one.
You guys remember this is all entertainment. Don't be serious. This is just somebody's form of entertainment. I love, hey, Roger, your old gold penner.
Peace and love to all.
Yep. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Let me out of here. Just be good. All right, you guys. I'm out.
How do you guys?
Thanks here, Billy. I'm out of here.